Someone stand, like, as you listen to me in chat right now, if you could stand dismounted right here. Like where I'm moving back and forth. If you just stand here dismounted, then I can have a chance, man. Then I can have a real chance. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be me versus Kedron, right? Cool. Nobody's dismounted. Okay, this guy's dismounted back there. Freddy. No, he's not. What? Wait, hold on. No, he is. Yeah, cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. It looks like it's gonna be me versus Kedron, man. Me versus Kedron. First duel of the day. Outlaw versus Outlaw. Let's see how this goes, man. Let's see how this goes. I want to see what kind of buffs I get. I don't want to get sapped. That's the first thing. I wonder what Kedron would be. Okay, I think I want to do this. I think I want to come out and then back into stealth right afterwards to bait him over in this area. So now we know the area where we can hang out in. We can hang out in my zone. There we go. What do we get for buffs? Do I want to go for full stun? Okay, I want to go for this kind of buff. Here we go. No, I see you. No. Oh no. He vanished that. How strong of an opener are we getting, Kedron? Okay, decent. That's a trinket out of you, though. Pretty sure. Is that a buff for me? No, it's not. So maybe? Oh, okay. Well done. Who's up next? I'm up against Rogland. That's the enhancement shaman. That's gonna be rough, man. That's gonna be extra rough. Enhancement shamans are just hard for me to deal with, honestly. That's just hard for me to deal with. Okay, interesting. You can zap me from far away, that's fine. He trinketed, right? I think he did. Pretty sure he did. So you might go for the totem now. Do I want to do a reset here? I want to see what buffs I get. Not the best buffs in the world. Is that going to be on him forever? That Fury of Air? Is that going to be there just forever? I want to see. Oh no, I can get a cheap shot. At least I got that. Okay, well I got some buffs, some cool combo points, so I can actually get this opener. So he might go for the eyes right now. I don't want to run far though. Does he know where I'm at? I think he does. Yes, he does. Sap. Woo! Sap came in. Came in hot. I still have decent buffs for a while. Okay, I can get a Mark for Death stun on him. That's what I want to go for. Please give me my buffs. Yes. Really? Okay. Well, there's that. I got this wall. And I have decent buffs after that. Cool. Thank you for hanging out, by the way. Oh, what? We said your pet's all the way over here. Wonder if we could sap tricks the pets. That'd be interesting. So, I could go for some damage now. I don't have my defenses anymore, but I could go for some damage. Yeah, here we go. And I can get my cooldowns back a little bit. Stun him here. Kill that totem. Okay. Then counter strike maybe? Vanish. Vanish from his cooldowns. And sap him? I will be able to sap him actually. I can sap him while low. He doesn't have a trinket for a while. He used it actually recently. I don't know when he did, but he did apparently. Okay. Here we go. Is that gonna be the end? Is he a wall again? I don't think so. Oh my god, let's try to hit him twice with what is it called? Is it gonna be baby? Is it baby next? No, he is. They want to vanish. They want to cheap shot that? Yeah, I'll do that. Cool. What? Did you trinket that just now? Did you really just trinket that? What? How did I not catch a re-stealth? How did I not catch a re-stealth just now? Seriously. Seriously. Oh my god, Pear was coming up soon. How did he catch his stealth and I was just spamming my stealth? Oh no. I'm gonna have to go look through that, dude. I'm gonna have to look through that. I'm thinking maybe that was some latency BS. Which I should account for. Like, it's my fault at that point. Oh, no. I almost had him. He trinketed it like nothing. Oh my god, that feels bad when the trinket dumb stuff and like they still kill you. Baby versus Fana. Fana playing Elemental. Puts a dot onto Baby. Baby's going up for a Mark for Death Kidney. Trinket out of Fana though, trying to get him out in the open. Lightning Lasso to hold him in place. No trinket available for this bad boy. Playing the short advantage build, so that's gonna be interesting. Into a Root onto Baby. I guess Cloak is not available. Ice Sphere to follow into a Stormkeeper. Trying to get this insta cast, but Baby is gonna run behind the pillar. Those elementals are going to be on the outer side. Is going to get a blind into Fana. Those elementals are going to do some zaps from a distance. So Fana, if anything, he might have cheap shot available, but that's really about it. Full wall coming out for Fana though. Cheap shot onto him, knock back onto Baby. The pet still is there. They're going to be able to do some damage, but that vanish is going to get him re-stealth a little bit. Yep, that advantage is going to get him restells back to back, but does he still have a dot? I think that actually dropped off, and Fana is sitting out in the enemy's clutches with a full stun onto him. Nightblade, no, DR'd stun, very heavily DR'd. Lightning Lasso and a Counter-Strike Totem available for both Fana and onto Run Top of Baby. Was that a Root Totem? No, just a Slow Totem. Follow up into a Root Totem, into a Smoke Bomb, but the pet is getting sent in there. Fana needs to go for self-healing as much as possible. Throwing a few Lava Bolts at him. Speaking about Elemental Shamans, where's Tasty at? Where's Tasty where we need him, man? We need Tasty in here. Fana still has a dot on him, still has a pet chasing after him. I wonder why Fana decided to go not for empowered pets, but rather like normal pets. Sorry for that. Just makes me wonder. Still no trinket available. Actually, no, Baby has a trinket this time. Ice Sphere is going to come out, though. Tried to go for a vanish. I think he did get himself a vanish off. Still should have a dot on him, but might not anymore. Actually, the Flame Shock might have fell off, so this is going to be a good setup for Baby. Trinket available. Sap onto a Phantom while he's out in the open. Still has a lot of Maelstrom available. Full Kidney. Baby's going to get a full opener. Is that going to be a lot of cooldowns? Knocked back into a Shadow Step, so Baby's going to continue doing his damage. Counter-Strike Totem is available. Baby's going to get zapped by it. Lightning Lasso available. Trinket's Lightning Lasso into a wall by Fana. Still trying to hover around the Counter-Strike Totem. Get into the slow onto the Rogue. Ice Sphere is going to come out. Do a bunch of damage. Trying to get a Hex going. I think he might have actually missed that kick. Fana's going for self-healing. And Baby does have a Flame Shock on him. He does have a Flame Shock. Fana needs to send in a pet over there to stop the Flame Shock. Does have Earthquake on one side. Trying to get him on the other side. And continues to try to deal some damage. Almost was able to land the Flame Shock again. Might just want to go pick up the eyes. Because for Fana, Baby, he's just going to go for a re-stealth. Into a Sap onto Fana. Into another opener. And Baby sitting in stealth. Just get him all that healing. What dampening are we at right now, actually? 23%. So it's going to be still decent dampening for the Rogue. Especially if he's patient. Healing Surge is coming out for Fana. Oh, but Baby tried to get a kick onto Fana. Didn't he? Counter-Strike Totem is available with a Lightning Lasso on the other end. Root Totem right afterwards. It's going to be Cloak available. Ice Sphere for Fana with a Storm Ellie. It is going to be Cloak of Shadows. Fana needs to go pick up the eye right now. Go for some healing surges. This Rogue needs to be more patient. I mean, I like the fact that this Rogue is coming out and not sitting in stealth forever. But he kind of does need to be a little bit more patient if he wants to get a setup at the same time. So it's like a catch-22. I guess do we want Rogue sitting in stealth or do we not want that? Fana could send the pet at Rogue to see where the Rogue is at, because then the pet will chase right where the Rogue is at. Unless he does realize it. If he just goes on a pet and hits like the... What is it? I think I have my pet bar right here. Like the attack stance. Doesn't matter. Baby found Fana. Fana is trying to get a Hex into a full stun. Leap with a Hex. Does have Lightning Lasso and Counter-Strike Totem. Baby doesn't have a trinket for 23 seconds. Is that going to be another Root? Fana just loves those... oh my goodness. He loves those cooldowns, man. He loves those abilities. Those insta-cast blind onto Fana with a pet actually zapping a Baby for a little bit longer. Concoction up and running and Flame Shock, keeping him kind of low. Fana needs to go pick up the eye right now. He's trying to get a Slow Totem and an Earthquake on the other side. Is he going to go for it? No, he's actually going to let the guy get a re-stealth. No, Baby did get a sap onto Fana and just going to open up on him with Shadow Strike. He is confident he can take him out right now with the artifact weapon and everything. But Lightning Lasso is going to stop him for a moment. Trinket is going to be forced out. Wall is going to be forced out by Fana. A short stun and a leap away. And the Hex for Fana does land that Hex. Needs to get the damage onto Baby. He has barely any health left. The Hex is coming right now about 2-1 and they're going to be available now. Counter-Strike Totem is going down. Root Totem is up right afterwards. Maybe we're still able to get out of the root totem, getting knocked back into Counter-Strike to zap him a few times. With that slow at the same time, healing surge is out. Is there going to be dot available on Baby? Probably not. Fnatic, the longer he's out without finishing the Rogue, the worse is going to get. Dampening, it's bad for Rogue, so you don't get that much healing off of it. But every time you get a reset as a Rogue, the other guy can't heal at all. He can at least run away. Will they be Horde versus Ally? Yeah, probably after this one. I think I just said it like a second ago. This duel is just taking a while. Fnatic going up against Baby. Root coming out. Is there going to be Cloak of Shadows available for Baby, though? I think he should have a Cloak. At least my cooldowns are telling me he does. Shadow Step onto Fnatic before he can get the damage out, though. And Fnatic just wants to get that for racial damage into a Lightning Lasso onto Baby. Minute away for Baby's... Oh, and he was able to get out of that Hex with a Smoke Bomb. Able to dodge it. And short kidney onto Fnatic again. No Nightblade available. Getting knocked back away. Link Surge is coming out. Vanish available, and to Vanish Shadow Strike. Hex onto the Rogue. Shadow Blades are available and everything. Fnatic is actually able to heal himself and get a root onto Baby. Needs to get a dot on him. Flame Shock needs to get set up right now. Going for Ice Fury into a Stormkeeper right afterwards. So go for Instant Cast. Don't even put a dot on the guy. Why wouldn't you? Put a dot on this man. Does finally put a dot. With all these pets chasing after Baby. Gonna get zapped up left and right. Might actually go down. That dot is ticking on him once it ended. And Fnatic does finally take him out with a Frost Shock. By God. That was some matches right there. And Maganatro is going in for full burst ahead of time like he's playing BFA GCD. Wall coming out for Fnatic into a root right afterwards. That was a lot of damage from Mag that just didn't really go anywhere. Counter-Strike Tournament, everything's available. Want to go for a Hex. I guess was predicting the Warrior would have. Maybe Reflect available? Still an option out for Hex, forcing out Adaptation out of the Warrior. Going for a Healing Wave. Healing Surge. Just kind of trying to AFK him out a little bit. Mag is trying to find a way to approach it. Needs to wait for his cooldowns. Stun Taunt Pet is going to be available. No stuns available with that pet if you don't empower them, or if you don't take talents to empower them. Lightning Lasso to follow into an Ice Fury. Mag is going to take a bunch of instacast damage right now. That was an Earth Shock on top of it into a Fear by the Warrior. Trinket out of Fnatic, and Mag is trying to decide whether he wants to be going out on the open at Fnatic or running away. Does choose to leap away, and Fnatic might be able to take him out. Does take him out. The last guy is left is Plox with dampening about 48%. And we still have a bunch of those casters available. Plox going up against Fnatic. Getting all cooldowns available right now. No Incarnation, but every bleed in the world is there. Root coming out into Lightning Lasso right afterwards. Ross has a full team. We're good, man. We're good. Taylor has a full team, so we can do after this. Trying to go for Ice Fury, but Plox decides to line it. Going for Regrowth because he knows the dampening is too high. He needs to maintain his health as high as possible. Fnatic trying to get himself bleeds, or trying to just live through all these bleeds. Trying to Hex the Plox for a second. Plox was running into a wall. What is even going on? Fnatic is bleeding out very heavily though, very fast. Plox is just moonfiring the guy, which is actually doing a good chunk of damage. Fnatic still has mana to heal himself for a little bit. The dot is going to fall off of Plox eventually. Into a Lightning Lasso still has a trinket for Plox. Fnatic barely has any health left though. Into a root, Plox who decides to shift it. Ice Fury is going to follow though, so Plox is going to take some damage. Rejuve is going to be running and healing touches right afterwards, trying to maintain himself as best possible. Going into Feral Form, going to go for some damage. Fnatic gets a moment right now to do whatever damage he can. We do have Counter-Strike Totem actually zapping and Plox a little bit, and Fnatic was able to get away, getting rooted though. Setting the Storm Elemental pet at Plox is going to have to deal with it or have to CC it, as that pet is actually going to do decent damage right now. You can see the healing for Plox is going to get nullified the longer he sticks with the pet. He decides to opt out for the strategy where he pokes behind the pillar and just keeps moonfiring Fnatic while he's trying to just live as much as possible. Plox forced just to run at Fnatic, and Trinket coming out, doesn't want to be get hit by that pet from a distance, getting a stun, get a knockback though, getting rooted out in the open. The more he's out in the open, the more damage he takes, the less he can heal through. Next guy's going up is an Arcane Mage right now, just trying to blink twice at him. Freddy going up versus Plox. Plox still has the dot on him, and we do have a Mage porting back out in the open, trying to get some Arcane Blasts off on Plox, who no longer has any dots on him. Is Freddy opting out to go for a dot build for Arcane? If he doesn't, this is going to be a little bit rough. Trying to get around with the Feral. Not going to be able to blink back. That opener is going to get him fully bled up. Does have Ice Block available. Does have Temporal Shield, which is going to do some healing, but not too much. Trying to get slows and some damage onto Plox as much as possible. Going for Instacast while he has Arcane Power available. He's actually dropping Plox low and lower, forcing out a wall. Continues just to chase after him with Blood Fury, just exploding Arcanes out around the guy. Continuing to chase after him. Amoplex doesn't have a moment to just stop and heal himself. He needs to either go offensive or just stop the damage in one way or another. Take as least damage as possible because he's not going to be able to survive. That is going to be a lot of damage coming out from the artifact weapon, which is going to time with wall being down. Amoplex is down at 88k worth of health. Saw him at lowest about 63k worth of health. And Freddy just wants to end it. And we do get a re-stealth from the Feral. Freddy just needs to pick up the eye or something. He has Ice Block available. Even if the Feral opens up, there's not going to be a lot he can do. Refreshments are coming out for Freddy. He's going to be able to get at least some sort of refreshments. They are going to be, I think, affected by dampening, and they look like they are, but it's going to force Amoplex out. Trying to get Root into an Ice Block, trying to slow him down. Arcane Warp and everything, trying to get a Root on him right now. Arcane Missiles back to back. Amoplex hovering under 1 million health. So many abilities back to back with dampening. That's all he can really do. Temporal coming out for Freddy, trying to hang in there for a little bit longer. Just needs a moment or two. Blinks and does take him out. Wow. I thought a Feral was going to destroy the rest of them, but as soon as the Shaman realized, like, he can't heal. He can't heal. I'll just do as much damage as I can. He can't heal. Hybrids are going to be better at healing next expansion, though. So I cannot wait for BFA, because that's going to be part